second most common cause of death in the U.S. But what if I told you that what you eat, how you live on a day-to-day basis also plays a huge role in how you and I can beat the disease and prevent it altogether? Today we've got on the show Jane Cirinano with the Cancer Project. She's sharing recipes with us today. Welcome back.
Hi, glad to be back.
Now, we had you in the open of the show. We chit-chatted a little bit about the Cancer Project, but are you saying that foods really can help prevent cancer? Is that true?
Yes, as long as you're eating a lot of different variety and the healthy foods, yes. Good chance.
So let's talk a little bit about what you brought with you today, the ingredients and what we're making.
Okay, we're making penne with olives, tomato sauce, and kale. Kale is such an important food.
Okay. Now, you've already kind of fast-forwarded, so we want to let people know that we've already got our broth cooking. Is that right?
And we do. Some broth in there with some onions and some kale.
Let's show people. We don't want to tease them over here. We want to give them a little taste of what we're doing here. So walk us through what you've done here.
So we put the broth in the pan. You can use broth or water. Okay. And put the onions in next. Just start to bring it to a boil. Throw the kale in. Here's what the kale looks like when it's cut. It comes like this at the grocery store. You just wash the little parts of the curvy parts there well.
Okay.
Cut it up well and put it right in the pot. You want the water boiling.
Okay, that's important.
It's nice and steamy because you want your kale nice and tender.
I mean, this happened fast. I mean, we started doing this only a couple of minutes ago.
About 5 minutes.
Now, can we talk a little bit about the Nutritional Rainbow and how that kind of plays a role in our day-to-day lives? Tell us about it.
Yeah, so you have all these different colors. Red, such as this one with beta-carotene, and some have lycopene. You have carrots with their beta-carotene. Other foods with different colors. They're all phytochemicals that fight disease, and
even berries are great when you're trying to combat and prevent cancer.
Great, and lettuce even, romaine lettuce, beta-carotene and other phytochemicals. And then your beans and the seed coats are powerful phytochemicals and antioxidants, especially the colorful beans.
Now, we're not, what's interesting is we're not seeing any meat. And I know that some people may dispute it, but I know that sometimes they say a diet that's free of animal, it is better for you than eating a vegetarian diet.
That's what they found with research, and most of the cancer institutes agree that cutting back on your meat is a healthy way to go.
Okay, well, you made me happy because I'm a vegetarian, so let's dive in, let's get busy. So what are we doing?
Okay, well, we've got our kale going. So I think we want to go ahead and add our parsley.
Okay, add parsley. How much would you suggest?
So the whole thing.
Okay, perfect.
Our olives, these are Kalamata olives that are already sliced, and you just drain them.
Perfect.
And we're going to go ahead and add our noodles.
Our noodles. And this is wheat, is that right?
That's whole wheat, and so you get 6 grams of fiber and about 7 grams of protein. It's really important fiber to help carry carcinogens and other things, excess estrogens out of the system.
I'm glad she's got to say that, not me. Okay.
So that's, now we're going to just go ahead and add our tomato sauce.
Perfect. And I'm adding this right here?
You are.
Okay, what is this? Oh, organic. Perfect.
There's different types of tomato sauce. This is the one I particularly like today.
How much do I need?
We want the whole thing. Yes. Put the whole thing in there.
Go big or go home. That's what we say on Style. Okay, so let's...
And then we need some Italian seasoning there.
Okay, so
2 teaspoons. There's the teaspoon over there, or if you want to shake it, whatever.
Oh, I think I'm okay.
Okay. And after that, we want a little bit of that garlic seasoning because you got to put a little garlic in the Italian food.
Absolutely. I do everything to taste, right?
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
And I think we're going to put a little cayenne pepper in there. We want a little spice.
Oh, okay. There we go. And what else do we want to add?
And because we didn't have much sodium in our tomatoes, there was none added, we're going to add a little bit of salt.
All right. That sounds good. Anything else?
No, that's just about it. When we put it on the plate, we're going to put some vegan gourmet cheese on the top.
Oh, my goodness. I love that it's vegan. Okay. Can we fast forward and jump over to the smoothie? I'll go ahead and plate this for you while you get us started. Now, tell us what you're doing over there.
Some almond milk. We just put it right in our blender, about a cup.
And that's almond milk?
Almond milk. It's just great, made from almonds.
Oh,
we have some frozen bananas. Gives it
How
a
many
nice
frozen bananas do we want to use?
Just one, and it gives it a nice creamy texture, and some blueberries, frozen blueberries as well.
And do we use as many blueberries as we want, or should we be going for a certain amount?
We're putting about 1 cup.
1 cup, okay.
And should we go right ahead?
Absolutely, blend that baby up. And the texture is kind of thick, huh?
Yep, it'll be.
Okay. Oh, perfect. Wow, no joke. Okay. Woo. Okay, tell you what, it's all about making the smoothie this morning, okay?
There you go.
That's perfect. And, let me ask you something. Should you be cautious how much of this you have? Is it going to be too high in sugar where you don't want to have much?
These are foods with sugars. There's a little bit of added sugar to your almond milk, but nothing to worry about. It just gives you a little better flavor. just
how do I
pop
do this?
that off.
Oh, pop that. Yeah, there we go. Help. I'm not too savvy with that kind of
okay.
stuff. Perfect. So we're going to leave this in here. This is amazing. Perfect. And you know, on your website, I really want to quickly mention, you have recipes on there all the time, don't you?
There's great recipes. You can sign up for the recipe of the week at the Cancer Project website. There's all kinds of interesting information there.
All right, folks, if you want to give this a try for yourself, you might be better at it than I am. At any rate, we've got their recipe on our website, rather. We're going to top this with vegan cheese. Perfect. Jane, thank you so very much for being here today. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, hands off.